Hey boo boo queens, and welcome back to my channel.
Call it spring, like everything is new. The sunburst flowers calling on warm days overdue. But
I am so excited, you guys, for this video. It has been a video that I've been trying to get done for like the longest time, yet I've been stalling. But finally, I am back on track. I am doing what I'm supposed to do. Got my schedule all together, and we got this video, babes. Today, I am going to be sharing with you guys the podcasts that I personally love to listen to. And by no means is this video sponsored, just a video that I want to share with you guys and show you guys what I listen to regularly. Basically, it's somebody sharing whether a story, spiritual or religious information. It could be like a comedian sharing comedy stuff. It just really varies, and it's a big industry where so many people share day-to-day information. It's so amazing. If you have an Apple phone, you have the little application on your phone already, so you can search whatever. So like, let's say you want to search marriage or whatever, a lot of content is going to pop up as marriage or whatever you're looking for. If you're trying to look for entrepreneurship, it's going to pop up a bunch of people who talk about entrepreneurship. One thing I am going to tell you guys is that not every content is good. Obviously, you have to do your research. You have to search for a good one. And, maybe YouTube or Google famous people who already have their podcasts and who share amazing content. Like, you have to do your research in order to find the perfect one. So that is what I am doing with you guys today. I'm going to be sharing with you the podcast I personally love to listen to, and I'm just going to give you a little bit of background on why I love listening to them. So the first podcast that I love listening to, and this I do on a regular basis. So every morning when I go to work, on my way to work, I listen to this devotional and I love it. Big Life Devotional by Pamela Krim. I absolutely love listening to her. She has really, honestly, she has changed the way I have a conversation with God. So she has really opened my eyes, and I bet for many women and young girls and just a lot of women in general, she has helped move forward from a place of non-motivation to motivation. And I could say this in a personal experience. Like, when she talks, I kid you not, like, you feel like you can freaking run the world if you want. It's amazing what she can really motivate you to do and how to become a better person. One thing that I really love about this podcast as well is that not only does she motivate you, but she's like a real person. She is real, guys. Like, I'm talking about confrontation with love, yet comedy all mixed together. Like, she is the real deal. I love listening to her every morning. And her content is every single day, Monday through Friday, every single day. I go to work I leave my house around 8:20, and at 8:20 exactly, like, my phone automatically turns on to her podcast. It's so crazy. And she already has content for that day, and it's amazing to be able to get motivated, pumped for your day, and not only get motivated, but actually do something about it. Like, those mornings where you feel like, oh, I don't feel no motivation, or I don't feel like I can own my day today, and you listen to this podcast, bruh, let me tell you, she literally motivates you. She does a small prayer at the end of her podcast, which motivate you even more, and it's so amazing. You feel so good. You start your day at like amazing. So I really recommend you, ladies especially, to listen to this. It doesn't matter how old you are. She has so many viewers from many different ages. She's also on Instagram, and if you Instagram her, she will reply. I don't know if you've seen on my Instagrams when I comment on her. Well, I don't share the messages that she sends me, but she responds. So she's a real person, and I honestly love her podcast. They are just amazing. So if you need some motivation in the morning, go and listen to that podcast. So this podcast is so amazing. All right, so for all my entrepreneur girls, all those entrepreneurs trying to just own their day, trying to own their life, and you know, you are looking into creating your own business, doing your own stuff, and it might not even be something like a business. Maybe it's a YouTube channel, maybe it's something creative. For example, me, I wanted to start doing these videos on YouTube, yet I never had the motivation to do it because I was always scared of like, oh my god, they're not gonna like it, oh my god, what am I doing? There's so many other famous people out there doing it. But this chick really motivates you to own your own entrepreneurship. And that is the reason that I took a step of faith and started doing these videos with you guys on YouTube, on Instagram. Yeah, at first you don't have viewers. Yeah, at first you don't have likes and whatnot. But it's something that you like to do. If you're passionate for it and you love doing it, hey, why not? Go for it. I mean, nobody's stopping you. So definitely do it. She motivates all the entrepreneurs, and she helps you, you know, understand why you're doing it. She makes you understand your purpose. So she is a Christian faith woman, and it's just amazing to see all these Christian women like owning it. I'm like, dang girls, this is awesome, you know? So she has a lot of awesome tips for all of you entrepreneurs, whether you be Christian or non-Christian. And the third podcast that I really enjoy listening to is called Casados y Complicados by Santi and Laurita. This couple is seriously amazing. It's in Spanish, so I apologize for all my English speakers. They do content in Spanish, but they are super funny, hilarious, and they just have this raw relationships. They will talk about every little thing that you can imagine in a relationship, whether it be dating, whether you be married, whether you be engaged, whatever it is. They have some amazing content on there. They don't post every day, but the content that they have on there is super amazing. So I would definitely go check them out. I love it because she'll give her side of the story as a girl, and she'll, you know, rat him out and say a bunch of stuff, and I love it because they go back and forth. But it's really healthy, and they just say it as how it is. They're not like fronting, or they're not trying to pretend to be something they're not. So I really enjoy listening to them. Me and my husband sometimes listen to this podcast together in the car, and we're like, oh my god, that is him, like, oh my gosh. Or my husband will be like, oh my god, that is so you. Like, you can really relate to their podcast. So I really enjoy them. I'm gonna go ahead and leave the link of each of these podcasts down below. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was a little short, but I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of information on what I like to listen to and stuff. So I'm going to be posting more of this content. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you like this. These are the only 3 that I kind of go to. These are like my go-to podcasts. But do your research. These are the ones that I recommend for you. I love listening to these, and I hope this encouraged somebody to take a step of faith and start listening to podcasts. So I hope you like this video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be also linking my Instagram down below. I am going to be doing a live video every week with you. So I'm going to be live. I'm going to be sharing with you my life, my personal day-to-day life. And yeah, so thank you guys for tuning into this video. I love you. I give you a hug, and I send kisses to you. And boss queen, own your day. I know you got this. Bye guys, and thank you so much for tuning in.